trouble because I have all my friends from the Hispanic Congressional Caucus. But this is really, the only way we're going to win is if it's greater than the Hispanic Congressional Caucus. If we show our leadership in bringing people together. And that's how we're going to win. One of the opponents of immigration reform will use it as a wedge issue and will blame everything from unemployment to rising health care costs on immigrants. Of course, why stop at jobs at health care? Global warming? Rough stock market? Bad traffic? Lousy weather? Too many immigrants. The immigrant blame game is constant. Cynical politicians believe it drives numbers. Cynical commentators believe it drives TV ratings. The immigrant blame game is one of the most predictable, most deplorable elements of public debate in our nation. But something else. Has been predictable and constant and honorable. That is the way our nation's immigrants have responded to the immigrant blame game. In Congress, we responded year after year with legislation, often bipartisan, while many immigrant opponents would never even come to the table to craft a workable solution to our urgent crisis. We sat patiently at the table, often making concessions, always suggesting a road to compromise. In the public debate, while commentators and critics have targeted immigrants with blame and bullying, our nation's immigrants have simply kept on working, kept on contributing, and kept on hoping for a solution. They've marched hundreds of thousands strong in peaceful unity, asking for nothing but fairness. They've attended community meetings. Last summer I hosted a family tour where mothers and fathers, daughters and sons expressed one simple hope: for a fair immigration policy which would stop tearing their families apart. Together, labor leaders and teachers, community organizers and clergy, grape pickers and bricklayers, nurses and janitors, together immigrants rose above the immigrant blame game with patience and tolerance and dignity. In fact, we all have learned something from our religious leaders who have reminded us of those words from the good book. I quote, "You have heard it said, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. But I say unto you, whoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other also."
That's right, that's right, come on.
Whoever shall smite thee on the right cheek, turn to him the other also. I believe our immigrant community has turned so many cheeks that our heads are spinning like tops. Now I'm not complaining. I say it with pride, because it is easy to be angry and frustrated, but still we turn the other cheek. We've stayed at the table and negotiated, and we've compromised. And the patience and the tolerance and the dignity of our immigrant community has brought us to this moment, has brought us to this bill. 700 pages, filled of unity, filled of good, comprehensive immigration reform. To this bill and to this meeting, which marks the final push for comprehensive immigration reform.